Yeah, yeah. Late nights, no sleep, still thinking about us. Yeah, you said forever, now it's silence. Cold nights, city lights, I was outside. Had my heart guarded, then you changed my mind. Now I'm moving through days, but the feeling remains. Too much pride in my voice, too much rain in my brain. You said right, I was ready, no question. Now your name feels different in my mentions. People say move on, but they don't know. Some wounds stay hidden where nobody goes, and act like it's nothing, but my chest says different. Smile for the crowd, still fighting the distance. Tell me why love turned cold like winter. Started with fire, now I can't remember. Still got your voice in the back of my head. I still hear your words when I lie in my bed. Too many nights, too many signs, too many things that stayed in my mind. If you come back, don't ask where I've been. I was outside learning how to feel again, yeah. I don't post pain, I just write tracks. Turn heartbreak into 808s and snapbacks. Friends say focus, chase the next move, but I lost more than they ever knew. You changed my pace, changed my season. Now I overthink every reason, yeah. I gave you truth, not attention. Now I got memories and tension, yeah. No lies, no games, just two hearts and change lanes. If I see you again someday, don't say sorry, just say my name. Love turned cold like winter. Thought we'd last, but nothing's forever. Still got your voice in the back of my head. I still hear your words before I rest. Too many nights, too many signs. Still got your shadow crossing my mind. But if the story had to end, I'll turn the pain into songs again. Oh. Yeah. You ever lose somebody? Not because love ended, just because life moved different. I gave you the side of me nobody knew. Quiet type, but I opened for you. Used to talk till the sunrise came. Now your number's still there, but it don't feel the same. People say time heals all that pain, but time just taught me how to carry things. I got goals, got plans, still move ahead, but some memories still live rent-free in my head. And I don't blame you. Maybe we just missed the moment. Two hearts, one story, wrong season, wrong road. Maybe it was different timing. Maybe we were both still finding. Maybe love was real, but life got loud, and we got lost inside the crowd. I still got words I never said, still got thoughts I never sent. If I see you somewhere down the line, I hope life treats you right. I don't check your page no more, but I won't act like I never cared before. That chapter closed, but I know the truth. Some versions of me still belong to you, yeah. I stopped asking why things changed, stopped trying to force what couldn't stay. Now I keep my focus and stay composed, but every now and then the old me shows. No bad ending, no big fight, just two people in different lives. And maybe one day I'll understand why losing you made me who I am. Maybe it was different timing. Maybe we were both still climbing. Maybe forever came too soon. Maybe we just missed our cue. I'll keep moving, I'll keep trying. No hard feelings, no denying. Your name comes back sometimes. I'll smile instead of asking why. Yeah. Some people stay, some people become memories, and some people teach you love without staying long enough to keep it. No regrets, just different timing on stage. Yeah, I see your name, didn't text back. Still got feelings, can't act like that. Phone on silent, heart too loud. Too many people but I feel no crowd. You said forever, I believe that line. Now I read old chats just killing time. You moved different, I stayed the same. Now I hear your name and avoid that place. Acting all cool but my chest got scars. Some nights feel longer than they are. And I know life moves on, but some songs still feel like home. I say I'm fine, that's the routine, but deep down I know what it means. You left me on no reply. Still got your goodbye stuck in my mind. Can't lie, I tried moving on, but some feelings stay too strong. Now I turn pain into melodies, late night thoughts and memories. If love's a game, then I lost my sight. Still here, just no reply. Outside smiling, inside froze. People don't see what nobody knows. You became stories I never tell. Too much to say but I hide it well. No bad blood, no enemies, eh? Just two hearts lost in different speeds. And if we meet on another day, maybe we talk, maybe we walk away. Used to think love never changes, now I know people do. And I still write these verses like somehow they reach you. You left me on no reply, but I still kept your side alive. Days move fast but nights stay slow. Missing things I'll never show. Turn heartbreak into every line. Now the beat says what I hide. And if you hear this, don't ask why. You already know, no reply. I still remember how your voice would stay long after every call had faded away. You made ordinary moments feel alive, like somehow I was more than just getting by. Now every room still keeps you safe, even when time tries to rearrange. And I pretend I'm doing okay, but some feelings don't just walk away. Maybe love isn't always loud. Maybe it's staying even in the quiet now. And if the world turned cold tonight, if all the stars forgot their light, I'd still choose you. Still choose you. I never wanted perfect anyway. Just your hand in the middle of hard days. The little laughs, the random talks, the way we turn silence into home. Maybe we bent but never broke. Maybe some love lives inside hope. And if you ever look my way again, you'll find my heart where it has been. I don't need forever promised in gold, just something real that won't let go. And if tomorrow changes everything, you'll still be the song I sing. If the world turned cold tonight, if all the stars forgot their light, I'd things fade, but some names never lose their place. Yeah, I tried, but I can't hate you. People told me cut the memories off, delete the chats, act like it's lost. But feelings don't work like that. Can't erase a whole season that fast. You were there when I needed calm, before life started moving hard. And even though things change shape, I can't rewrite what we became.
I had questions never asked, thought forever would forever last. Now I know timing got its own plans, and love don't always fit your hands. I thought healing meant forgetting, turns out it meant understanding.
And I can't hate you, even if I tried. We had something real for a little while. No blame game, no picking sides, just two hearts and changing tides. I lost us, but found myself, built my peace without your help. And if your name comes up tonight, I won't look away this time. I used to think being strong meant cold, never speaking, never showing hope. Now I know strength looks different. Sometimes just saying it meant something. I don't need a second chance, don't need to restart what we had. Some stories hit once and stay, even after they fade away. I still write when the night gets long, still put feelings into songs. Not because I'm stuck back then, just because art remembers things. If I ever see you years from now, I won't pretend I don't know how you helped shape a version of me that learned to leave gracefully. Can't hate you, won't force it. Some things end without being toxic. You moved on and I found light. Different roads still turn out right. No regrets and no disguise, just truth under city lights. And if this is where our names divide, I'll still wish you a good life. I thought moving on meant acting like nothing happened, but now sometimes moving on is admitting it mattered and still choosing peace. Yeah, goodbye and good luck in time. Yeah, this not a text, not a comeback, just something I never said. Stop looking at your last scene, stopped asking what things can mean. But there's nights when the world gets still and old feelings show up uninvited still. We had plans laughs, we had jokes, whole future living in our notes. Now all of that lives in the past. Crazy how fast good things pass. I kept my head up, stayed composed, didn't let everybody know. The silence don't mean I forgot, it just means I learned to stop. And if missing you was weakness, then healing taught me strength.
If you hear this, don't feel guilty. Don't think I stayed where you left me. I kept going, found my pace, learned peace, got a different taste. You don't owe me no explanation, no apology, no conversation. I just hope when you think of me, you remember something good.
I used to think closure came in words, big talks and being understood. Now I know sometimes it's quiet, just waking up and not fighting. No more trying to be enough, no more proving I gave love. If I did my part, then that's okay. Can't force somebody else to stay. And I ain't saying I never cared, that wouldn't be true and that's unfair. I'm just saying life moved on and eventually so did I. No hard ending, no revenge, just acceptance in the end. You were a season I outgrew, but I'm still thankful for you.
If you hear this, let it play like a song from another day. No sadness left, no heavy heart, just respect for where we started. And if forever wasn't our place, at least we met and left our trace. That's enough for me tonight, that's enough.
Maybe we weren't meant to last. Maybe we were meant to change each other and disappear before we ruin the memory. Yeah.
If you hear this, take care of mission.
Still got that last message, never deleted it. 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, too many thoughts, too many feelings. You said you'd stay, I believed every word. Now all I got is echoes that I heard. I was all in, never halfway. You were my calm on a bad day. Now I see your face in every crowd, trying to move on but my heart's too loud. And I know I should let go, everybody tells me so, but some memories hold tight, even when they're out of sight. The last message still hits different. Read it back when I'm feeling distant. You said take care and don't forget me. Now it's just a chapter in my history. I keep scrolling through what we used to be, looking for answers I might never see. And if love really fades with time, why are you still crossing my mind? I got dreams that I'm chasing now, got responsibilities weighing me down, but every win feels incomplete, cause you were the one I wanted to see. I learned that pain don't always shout, sometimes it whispers when no one's around. So I put my feelings on these beats, turn heartbreak into a melody. Maybe we were meant for a season. Maybe goodbye had its reasons. Still I can't lie, there are days I miss everything that came with your kiss. That last message still hits different, like a wound that's almost finished healing. You moved on and I respect that, but some memories don't fade that fast. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just wish things played out different too. And if the song ever reaches you, just know my love for you was true. For a text back, stop checking if you're online, stop asking what went wrong. But every now and then, when the night's quiet and the world's asleep, I still read that last message, and for a moment it feels like you never left. Yeah. You said forever, then disappeared like nothing happened. Now I move quiet, ghost mode. I've been outside but my mind indoors, thinking about things I can't ignore. You left slow, no warning signs. Now I replay old days in rewind. I kept my pride, never begged, still felt your absence inside my chest. People ask why I changed my vibe. Truth is some nights I just survive. I don't tell stories, I keep it brief. Pain gets heavy but I hide it deep. Too many words that never came out, too many questions, too much doubt. And I still act like I don't care, but silence only means you're there. In my thoughts, in my songs, some feelings stay too long. Now I'm in ghost mode, low profile, fake smile but it don't last long. Too much history in one goodbye, too many truths I never said right. You moved on, I stay composed, turn my feelings into notes. And if you hear this, don't call my phone. Already learned being alone. No hard feelings, I won't lie, but losing you changed my mind. I stopped forcing what don't stay, stop chasing people running away. I got dreams and I got plans, had to rebuild with empty hands. Now I speak less, think more, trust different than before. And maybe that's growth, maybe not. Maybe healing means forgetting plots, but I know one thing for sure, I don't break, I just mature. You were a chapter, not the whole story. Pain passed, but I kept the glory. I learned love and I learned loss, and both got written in these bars. Ghost mode, all black hoodie, still got feelings but they don't move me. I miss who we were sometimes, but I won't stop my life in time. If our roads never cross again, no bad blood, no pretend. You taught me something I didn't know, how to lose love and still grow. Yeah. Funny how people become strangers, even after knowing your favorite songs. But life goes on, and so do I. Ghost mode. Ghost mode. Ghost mode. Yeah, funny how we had everything to say until we didn't. Seen your picture, kept scrolling past, but memories move way too fast. You used to know when something was wrong, now I keep quiet and carry on. Late nights, headphones, city lights, trying to make peace with goodbye. I don't hate you, it's not true. I just hate how I got used to you. And maybe I gave more than I showed. Maybe I loved more than you know. Now I talk less, think deep. Some feelings don't really leave. You stopped calling, I stopped waiting. Time kept moving, hearts kept changing. Now it's too late to call, too late to say you miss me at all. Too late to tell me what changed your mind. I already made peace with time. Still got scars, but they don't control me. Still got memories, but they don't hold me. And if your name comes through tonight, I might smile, but I won't rewind. You were my calm in a noisy place. Now I find peace at my own pace. People leave and people grow. That's one thing life made me know. I stopped writing messages unsent. Stopped trying to understand events. Now I put my focus where I stand and build my world with my own hands. Sometimes healing looks like distance, sometimes strength looks like acceptance. And I learned both the hard way, still standing at the end of the day. If you ever think of me again, don't remember only how it ends. Remember the laughs, remember the drive, remember that we really tried. Too late to call, too late to stay, too late to bring old feelings back today. You had your reasons, I had mine. Now we just exist in different lines. No anger left, no blame involved, just lessons learned and problems solved. And if I loved you, I won't deny, some stories end and still survive. Yeah. No block numbers, no revenge, no dramatic ending. Just one day we stopped being us, and life kept going, Valentine. Yeah. You ever miss someone and not even know what you miss anymore? You said stay safe, I heard stay mine. Guess I read too deep between the lines. Now my days move, my nights don't. Smile outside, but inside I won't. I kept screenshots, never look back, but memories got a way of attacking. People say time gon' do its thing. Why every month still feel the same? You knew my fears, knew my plans, knew who I was before I became. Now if somebody asks your name, I just say we changed. And I don't chase what left anymore, but some doors stay unlocked in my thoughts. Yeah. Now it's missed calls and old songs, trying to understand where we went wrong. Your voice got quiet but my mind didn't. I moved ahead but never finished. No hate, no war, no scenes at all, just memories hanging on my wall. And if I seem cold nowadays, that's just how I carry change. I used to think love means holding on. Now I know sometimes love moves on. No villain here, no one to blame, just different roads and changed names. I still got goals and bigger dreams. Life got larger than it seemed, but there's nights I hear that silence talk, and it sounds like everything we lost. I ain't broken, I'm rebuilt. Different hearts, same soul build. Learn not every goodbye means defeat. Some endings teach you how to breathe. If I ever write one last song for you, it won't be sadness, it'll be truth. You were real, and that was enough. Missed calls and old songs, that's all some stories become. You were a season, not forever, but seasons still change the weather. So if our paths don't meet again, no hard feelings, just the end. And if I hear your name someday, I hope I smile and feel okay. Crazy thing is, I've been wanting us back. I just miss who I was when I had you, no thanks. Yeah. Too many nights, too much pride. Still got your name somewhere in my mind. Streetlights watching while I walk alone. Got people around but I still feel gone. You said don't change and things got strange. Now I replay moments trying to explain. You were peace when the days got rough. Now every conversation feels cut off. I don't talk much, I just stay low. Some pain gets heavy but never shows, and I keep moving like nothing changed. But memories don't move the same. Now it's streetlights and heartbreak, late drives and mistakes. Got your words in my head all day. Even though you walked away, I act okay, but that's not true. Half these songs still sound like you. And if we're done, then let it be. But don't forget what we used to be. No enemies, no blame to place. Just two people lost in space. I had plans, thought you did too. Guess some roads split in two. I learned silence says enough when people stop showing up. So I turned feelings into these lines, made a rhythm out of hard times. If I see your face in another life, maybe we get the timing right. Maybe love isn't losing touch. Maybe it's knowing when enough is enough, yeah. Streetlights and heartbreak, cold air and long days. I stopped chasing what wouldn't stay, but I still remember anyway. Now I write, now I grow. Some things fade, some things don't. And if this is where our story ends, at least I love you with no pretend. Yeah, half past midnight. Thought I was over it, guess not. Half past midnight, lights still on. Whole room quiet but my mind too loud. Told everybody that I moved ahead, but some thoughts still circle around. You became somebody I don't call, but somehow I still know your voice. Crazy how distance changes things, but memories don't lose their noise. I kept myself busy for months. New goals, new plans, same love. Still catch myself wanting to text, then remember what happened next. And maybe that's growth, missing something without needing it back.
Half past midnight, I'm still awake, thinking of chances we didn't take. Not trying to rewind, not trying to chase, just making peace with empty space. You were a chapter, not my ending, but some pages stay worth remembering. And even if our stars don't align, I'm grateful you were once mine.
No more checking who replaced me. That game got nothing to teach me. People change and life gets quick. Can't lose yourself trying to fix it. Now I move with a calmer mind. Stop turning love into finish lines. And I learned something I never knew. You can heal and still miss too. No hard talks, no final scene, just two people and in between. Guess not every goodbye is loud. Sometimes it disappears in crowds.
If I ever cross your path again, I won't ask where you've been. I'll just hope life treated you kind, the way I once tried. midnight, windows down, driving thoughts around this town. No regrets and no pretending. Some stories don't need rewriting. I got my piece, you got your road, and somehow that helped me grow. So if this feeling visits tonight, I'll let it pass and say goodnight.
You know what's funny? I stopped waiting,
but I never stopped appreciating.
and maybe that's enough of that wish. Yeah, midnight, thought I was over it, guess not. Midnight, lights still on. Oh, I'm quiet but my mind too loud. Told everybody that I moved ahead, but some thoughts still circle around. You became somebody I don't call, but somehow I still know your voice. Crazy how distance changes things, but memories don't lose their noise. I kept myself busy for months, new goals, new plans, same long still. Catch myself wanting to text and remember what happened next, and maybe that's growth. Missing something without needing it back. Checking who replaced me. That game got nothing to teach me. People change and life gets quick. Can't lose yourself trying to fix it. Now I move with a calmer mind. Stop turning love into finish lines. And I learned something I never knew. You can heal and still miss too. No hard talks, no final scene, just two people and in between. Guess not every goodbye is loud. Sometimes it disappears in crowds. If I ever cross your path again, I won't ask where you've been. I'll just hope life treated you kind, the way I was prior.
midnight, windows down, driving thoughts around this town. No regrets and no pretending. Some stories don't need rewriting. I got my piece, you got your own, and somehow that helped me grow. So if this feeling visits tonight, I'll let it pass and say goodnight.
You know what's funny? I stopped waiting,
I never stopped appreciating.
maybe that's enough, my concrete. You Used to talk like there was no morning. Now conversations feel like warnings. Less calls, more space, less trying. Two people changing without deciding. I saw it happen but said nothing. Thought love meant staying through something, but holding on and holding back turned us into something we lacked. Now I move through familiar roads, same places, different soul. Funny how time keeps going fast, but certain moments still outlast. And I don't replay what I can't change, but some memories still know my name. After the fade, what do we become? Two old stories to everyone. You move forward, I found my pace, but I still remember your face. Not with pain, not with regret, just things I don't completely forget. And if love ends without a sound, maybe that's how healing's found. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. No more checking if you saw my story. No more searching for old glory. I got goals and places to see. Started choosing what's good for me. Still there's nights the air feels strange, like part of me remembers change. Not enough to turn around, just enough to write this down. And maybe that's the final stage. Now I'm moving on, just turning pages, keeping lessons, dropping weight. Learning love don't always stay. If you ever wonder how I've been, I'm alright, and I mean it. Not perfect, just different. After the fade, I stayed myself, found peace without needing help. You were a part of who I became, but not every fire is meant to remain. And if our names don't cross again, I won't call it losing that. Some people leave and still leave something good. I used to think every goodbye needed closure. Turns out sometimes closure is waking up and not checking your phone anymore. Yeah. After the fade, life kept playing, and then I scared. Yeah. Some messages don't need a reply. They already got the answer. Seen at 2:17, no response. That's when I knew something was gone. Not the type to force with face, so I stayed quiet and made my space. I used to know your day by heart, now I wouldn't know where to start. Crazy how strangers ain't always new. Sometimes they're people that once knew you. I kept moving, kept my pace, never chased, never begged to stay. But don't mistake calm for no emotion. Still had storms under the ocean. And I stopped reading signs, stopped turning silence into lies. Now I leave my phone face down, no expectations, no looking around. If you miss me, say it straight. I don't do guessing, I don't wait. Too many nights I lost my sleep, trying to hold what wouldn't keep Now I choose peace over replies, and let unanswered things stay quiet. I learned distance got its meaning. Not every ending needs explaining. Some people teach, some people lead. Some do both and make you think you were important. I won't pretend, but I won't relive it to feel it again. I got dreams that need my time. Can't stay frozen in old lines. So I took your name out my songs, not from hate, just moving on. And that was harder than goodbye, but I did it anyway. If you call one day, maybe I answer, maybe I don't. Not because I'm angry, just because I finally healed. Phone face down, head held high. Some losses don't need a why. You were loved for a certain page, not the whole book, not every stage. And if forever wasn't our thing, at least we gave the moment meaning. That's enough, that's enough. No hard feelings, no deleted memories, just a different version of me now. And that's okay, baby, sure.